Jake, we're back out, October the 1st. A place I don't think you've boxed before, the Knowsley.
I haven't, it seems to elude me. I was supposed to box there the week after we got locked down for the very first time.
Yeah.
And then I was supposed to box there and the show got cancelled the night before the weigh-in. Too many pull-outs, so I've been due to box there twice. Third time lucky.
Definitely. Got to touch on it. Fantastic fight, obviously not the result you wanted, but what a fight, mate. What a fight that everyone went home talking about, which is...
Yeah.
I know it's a classic cliche, but what positives can you take from that fight? Because most people say to me, after they picked up the first loss, and it was your first loss, that you come back a better fighter. Do you believe that's going to be the case for you?
Yeah, I do, definitely. I know what went wrong. I know what mistakes were made. I said to you after, didn't I? In the interview after, I said I'm going to get a proper bollocking after this. Yeah. And I know that. And I didn't box to the best of my abilities. I didn't follow the plan. Didn't do what was asked of me. United has. Didn't do what was asked of me. I believe if I had done, I would. The result would have been different. I still think I'm capable of winning that fight. I still think if you drop me in round 4, now I could change it round. But the better man won on the night, really. And I know that again. I know that's a cliche, but he did.
The thing what you've got to take from it is you made Mickey Ellison fight the best he's ever fought before. That was a brilliant performance by Mickey, and a brilliant performance by yourself. Because from bell 1 to bell 6 when to the 6th round when it finished, it was just an absolute war. It was a brilliant fight that everyone was just smiling and everyone went home talking about. And something.
I mean, credit to the people who come to support me. I had as many positive messages after that fight as every fight I've won previous.
Well, I was dead chuffed for you because you didn't have to do an interview with me afterwards, but you did, which was lovely. And Mickey come over and you embraced and shook hands, and you'll have a bond now for a long time to come.
Yeah, we spoke that night. We spoke the day after and the week after. I think we're going to go and do a little bit of training together eventually as well. So.
But do you know something though? You put the funniest remark on ever when you put a little text thanking everyone for coming and turning up and for the support and everything. You went, but the worst thing is that my phone doesn't face recognise me.
Well, it took me fucking ages to make that post because I couldn't open my phone with my facial recognition. It just didn't recognise me. My hand was sore to fucking to text. But yeah, listen. It's like you said. There's lessons learned, and I do think I'll come back stronger.
Well, I've just been watching you today, mate. I've been fortunate because I'm down here and I'm not having to interview Sean because we hope he's going to get.
You're fortunate not to have to interview.
Well, they're fortunate in the fact
I'll remind him of that.
I can spend more time on you, and I've really enjoyed it. I've just watched you do 12 good rounds, 6 rounds on the pads and body belt with Rob, and then you just done 6 rounds on the bag. So it's good out 12 rounds there.
Yeah.
Your hair's now actually managed to come down a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm just jealous now. It's a good head, isn't it?
Yeah. Good work. We work hard all the time.
Well, this is the day off. You've even brought all your family in. Your little daughter's in here, your wife's in here. Well, your girlfriend, I should say.
You were right.
Oh, wife is in, right? Sorry. So you brought them out on a family day.
Yeah. Well, it's bank holiday. I come in. I brought my pound and I brought a toy, and we come in mufti day. I thought we were having an easy day, but apparently not.
And it wasn't, was it? Like I say, that was 12 hard rounds there.
No, I enjoyed it. It was good. Good session.
I really enjoyed watching it. I could see what you've been working on, and I'm excited to see what you bring back to the table on October the 1st, mate, because you're looking lovely and sharp, mate, and put some great combinations together here now.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I am. I don't feel that much difference to pre the fight. I just didn't get to show it on the night, so hopefully this time round I get to show me best.
But listen, we said all the time it was a big jump, to go from 6 rounds, which you'd only completed once, even though you'd had trained for 3 of them. but you'd stop them both early. So your last fight you completed your first 6 rounder, and then you jumped straight into a 10 rounder with a guy who was having his 17th fight. You know, I remember.
And it sounds like a massive jump, but I suppose it was. I don't regret it at all. I think
no, you can't, because mentally it's going to prepare you for what comes next. Because if you can get your little win under your belt on October, we've no idea of an opponent, and even if we did have an opponent now, it'd probably change because it's 4 weeks away. But hopefully, sometime either before the end of the year or back in the beginning of the new year, you can be right back where you are and be challenging for a title again.
Yeah, that's the plan. Get a 6 in, get an 8 in, go again.
Yeah, it'd be nice to do an 8, wouldn't it? Yeah. Because then you're halfway between that stepping stone of a 10 rounder. But like I say, from what I see today, you're looking absolutely on form, mate. And I'm just chuffed that it's hard to take your first loss. And
it is, yeah. To be honest, which is why I've decided not to take too long out between the fights, just get back in and fight again, because it could have ate away at me if I'd have left it, and I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to get right back on the horse, go again, and set things right, which we're 4.5 weeks away from doing so.
Yeah, well, like I say, I'm really looking forward to it. I don't know too much on the show because it's the one with Trinity Entertainment at Roseville. It's a lovely little venue, really is a nice venue. Good atmosphere in there. So I think we've got 7 fights on there, but who's on it I don't know. I've not brought this. I've been given on this.
I'm on it, Lee, that's all that matters to you.
Exactly, that's what I thought. So listen, I'm looking forward to it. It was really nice to see your family here today. Cheers. And always good to see Rob. And like I say, looking very, very, very sharp, mate.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Jake, you take care.
You
see you on Thursday, mate.
Cheers.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.